10 legends you need to play as in WWE 2K24. This year's game features a huge roster and specifically features one of the best Legends rosters we've had in many years. Not only do we have the returning yearly favourites, but we also have some names that haven't featured in the series for many years. That in mind, this is 10 legends you need to play as in this year's game. So let's kick this one off with a returning legend, Mankind. Now, whilst Mick Foley isn't a stranger to the series, this specific version hasn't featured in the series since 2K20. This is one of 4 versions of Mick Foley in this year's game, alongside Do Love, Cactus Jack, and a regular Mick Foley that can be used as a manager. However, Attitude Era Mankind, being my personal favourite, is the one that I'm going to be playing as the most. Mankind features a solid rating of 86 and comes complete with classic mask and trademark moves, such as the double arm DDT and the mandible claw. Next up, let's give the Women's Legends roster a bit of love, as next up we have got the legendary Trish Stratus. As you can see, Trish in 2K24 gets a complete revamp to a more modern day version, complete with entirely updated visuals, as well as a brand new entrance motion. In terms of legendary women on the roster, Trish might be at the top of the list, with the former women's champion ready to deliver plenty of satisfaction, featuring an impressive rating of 89. Another superstar you need to play as in 2K24 is going to be superstar Billy Graham. So one of the main reasons you need to play as this legend is because this is his first appearance ever in a WWE video game, which is actually pretty crazy, with him featuring a debut rating of 92. If you're a fan of old school wrestlers, then no doubt he is going to be one you're going to want to play as he features a traditional old school moveset. It is worth noting that Graham is part of the Nightmare Family Pack DLC, due to his legendary feud with the next legend on our list, who is Dusty Rhodes. Yes, the American Dream features as part of the same DLC pack and returns to the series after last appearing in 2K20. So Dusty Rhodes back on the 2K roster and makes his return of a rating of 91. Dusty features all of his trademark maneuvers you would come to expect, and even features the brand new Rapid Bionic Elbows, which is a DLC move as part of the pack. An awesome detail that he features alongside Billy Graham is that if you have these two legends face off, you're going to be getting some special Rivals commentary based around their classic feud.
Superstar Billy Graham with what must be a supremely satisfying win here tonight. He wanted to take Dusty Rhodes down bad.
And that's exactly what he did. The American Dream got knocked off by the selection of perfection. Graham was just too tough and too mean tonight. A win for Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream riding high after laying low superstar Billy Graham.
It took effort, it took heart, but Rhodes pulled it off.
Next on our list, we have got Stone Cold Steve Austin. So while Stone Cold might be a name that we get every year, this is the first year in many years we're going to be seeing a more modern day version, as this version is based off when he faced Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38 just a couple of years back. This version of Austin features a solid rating of 86, which is a bit below peak Austin rated at 96. However, as we saw at WrestleMania, Austin remains a true legend, and with this Austin featured, you're going to be seeing modern day Austin face off against an amazing current day roster in your game, and maybe even one more title run for the Rattlesnake in your universe mode. On the complete opposite end of that, next on our list, we have got an Attitude Era Rock. Unlike Austin, we have had a more modern Rock in recent games, but the last time we saw an Attitude Era Rock was back in 2K20. From what we've seen so far, this version of The Rock is peak Rock, and is featured for the WrestleMania 17 match against Stone Cold, where The Rock would walk in as the WWE Champion. This version of The Rock features an impressive rating of 96, 2 points higher than his more modern day variant. So get ready for peak Attitude Era Rock in WWE 2K24. Time for another classic female superstar, as next up we have got the always awesome Lita. So for fans of this legendary superstar, you have probably seen the good news already. Lita features a fully updated model, one that has been requested now for a fair few years. Lita remains one of the most fun superstars to play as on the roster, featuring a high-flying style and moveset, and now looks better than ever. Lita in 2K24 features a rating of 86. Cody Rhodes gets a big focus in this year's game and comes with a couple of legend versions, one of which is Undashing Cody Rhodes. Now the great thing about this version of Cody is that it only previously appeared one single time back in WWE 12, so in terms of Undashing Cody Rhodes in WWE games, this is a pretty rare sight to see. Undashing Cody comes complete with some very cool and funny commentary, and also gives us a younger version of Cody for the 2K24 roster. He features a rating of 85. This version of Cody is part of the Nightmare Family DLC pack. And speaking of classic versions of Cody, we have also got the returning Stardust. Another name we've not seen in the series now for many years, with Stardust last featuring in 2K17. Now, while Stardust might not have been appreciated too much at the time, now looking back, what a fun character that was to watch. And what a fun character it is now going to be to play as in WWE 2K24. Stardust features the very cool feature of the returning face paint damage, so whilst he starts the match looking like this, depending on how much damage he receives, he might end up looking a little more like this. That is not forgetting, Stardust features a solid and fun moveset, as well as one of the best entrances in the entire game. Stardust returns to WWE games with a rating of 74. And last but definitely not least, we have got Bray Wyatt, specifically the Fiend. So the only time we've seen the Fiend in the main series of 2K games was 2K20, although if you want to get technical, he also featured in 2K Battlegrounds. This version of Wyatt is regarded as the most dominant version out of the many versions the game features, with a rating of 92, which is slightly higher than the other versions. With moves such as the neck snap, the Sister Abigail and the mandible claw, and with some very cool entrance and winning motions, the Fiend will without doubt be one of the best superstars to play as in this year's game. So that is 10 of my legends you need to play as in 2K24. Let me know in the comments who would make your list and the reasons why. As always, stay tuned for more 2K24 coverage coming to the channel soon. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.